Hello Medicose, welcome to the channel. In this video we will learn the divisions of the brain. The human brain, regarding neuroanatomy, it is divided into 5 main divisions, each responsible for different vital functions. These divisions are the telencephalon, diencephalon, mesencephalon, metencephalon, and myelencephalon. In this video we'll explore each section, starting with the telencephalon. The telencephalon includes the cerebral hemispheres and basal nuclei, which work together to support motor, sensory, and higher cognitive functions. Within the cerebral hemispheres lie 6 lobes and critical olfactory structures. The cerebral hemispheres contain the lateral ventricles and are divided into 6 distinct lobes, each with specialized areas and functions. The frontal lobe, which stretches from the central sulcus to the frontal pole, controls motor functions, decision-making, and speech production. Key areas include precentral gyrus, the primary motor area, responsible for voluntary movements. Superior frontal gyrus contains the supplementary motor cortex, which aids in complex movements. Middle frontal gyrus, home to the frontal eye field, coordinating voluntary eye movements. Inferior frontal gyrus contains Broca's area in the dominant hemisphere, crucial for speech production. Gyrus rectus and orbital gyri, involved in olfactory processing. Anterior paracentral lobule, involved in motor control for the lower body. The parietal lobe, located behind the central sulcus, integrates sensory information and is key for spatial awareness. The post-central gyrus is the primary somatosensory area, which interprets touch, temperature, and pain. The superior parietal lobule is involved in somatosensory integration and spatial orientation. The inferior parietal lobule contains the supramarginal and angular gyri, which blend sensory, auditory, and visual inputs. The precuneus and posterior paracentral lobule, located on the medial surface, are important for visuospatial processing. The temporal lobe, located below the lateral sulcus, is essential for auditory processing and memory. The transverse temporal gyrus, or Heschl's gyrus, is the primary auditory cortex. The superior temporal gyrus includes Wernicke's area in the dominant hemisphere, which is crucial for language comprehension. The middle and inferior temporal gyri play a role in visual and semantic memory. The lateral occipito-temporal gyrus, also known as the fusiform gyrus, is key for face and object recognition. The occipital lobe, located at the back of the brain, is the main visual processing center. The cuneus contains primary visual areas responsible for interpreting visual information. The lingual gyrus also processes visual information and is involved in visual memory. The insular lobe, or insula, lies deep within the lateral sulcus. It plays a role in emotional processing, taste perception, and visceral sensory experience. The limbic lobe, a C-shaped structure surrounding the corpus callosum, is key to emotions and memory. Paraterminal gyrus and subcallosal area, located anteriorly, involved in emotional responses. Cingulate gyrus, processes, emotions and behavior regulation. Parahippocampal gyrus and hippocampal formation, important for memory formation and retrieval. Finally, we have the olfactory structures located on the brain's underside. Olfactory bulb and tract. These structures detect and relay smells. Olfactory trigone and striae, paths for olfactory information processing, with its complex network of lobes and structures, highlights the brain's remarkable capacity for sensory integration, movement, memory, and emotion. In our next video, we'll explore the diencephalon and the roles it plays in maintaining homeostasis.